man shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, hit or recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. Again, it's Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down. Here's Williams. That one's complete to London. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And they'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He brings it in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. Bigsby has nothing nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Levis going to throw on the first play. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Levis from the shotgun. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Levis. He finds Mitchell, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Levis throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. Catch made by Mitchell.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun now for Levis. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Levis to the air now. Caught near the goal line. And that's going to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they have got to look towards that end zone.
Like their team, like their team.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing now from the gun. And that's a New York touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. He's caught after a gain of about 2. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 32. Gets everything he has under this throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Off the play fake, Williams. He's looking deep once again. That's caught at the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 17. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Third and long for him here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jacorian Bennett has it! And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And this one doesn't go far. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, this is Mitchell. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running right is Bigsby. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Monty Hooker with the tackle. Out of the pistol, Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
1st down, Williams. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He throws a bullet. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting at the 10. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
At the 32-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Shaheed motioning right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. She faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Levis throwing again. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 14. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Levis from the shotgun. Looking slant route, complete. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Catch made by Mitchell. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. They send a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. This finds Mitchell complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and short yardage, Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Levis now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Levis here on 1st down. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And now the Bengals have it! Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races! And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
And he's got a man, complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry up here. They run it again with Bigsby. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Bigsby. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 3rd quarter lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bengals jump in front now by 5. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Yards on the play. That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Levis. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Levis back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Slot man in motion right. And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have it. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Shaheed motioning right. Throwing his Levis on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll send him over right. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 36. Getting out to his left. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Mitchell up the middle. And this one does not go far. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
34-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Defense showing blitz. Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Shaheed motioning right. Trying again following the sack. He just throws this one away. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Levis now off the play fake. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
He's throwing for it. Headed out right. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Throw reeled in by London. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here he is to throw. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals have taken the lead late. The Bengals getting ready for a big 2-point try late.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Return starts at the 9. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shaheed motioning right. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. After that pick, here's Levis. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Levis throw it again on 2nd down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot, and that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if he were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air. And you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness, but you've also got to find a way to turn that governor on, take a little less risk, and take care of that football.
That one's complete to London. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He put everything he had into this one. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They're set up at the 35 now. Williams to throw on first. Got a man, it's Bigsby. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. From the red zone now. Pass complete to Walker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now at 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Jets will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.